Another day, another story. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for choosing today's market, financial analysis, and cryptocurrencies. Every day, our goal is to provide you with a thorough and knowledgeable analysis of the most relevant financial news to help you navigate the complex economic landscape. Let's begin our daily review. Market analysis, September 1, 2023. U.S. futures edge higher before Fed, pound falls, markets wrap. U.S. equity futures edged higher as traders awaited a Federal Reserve interest rate decision that will be scrutinized more for the policy outlook than a widely expected pause in hikes. Contracts on the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100 both added about 0.2%. Among individual moves, grocery delivery company Instacart Incorporated slipped in pre-market, a day after surging following one of the year's biggest U.S. initial public offerings. The Fed is expected to hold for the second time this year following a slowing in inflation, while leaving the door open for another increase as early as November. Wall Street will be focused on whether Fed officials' forecasts for interest rates, the so-called dot plot, show whether they seem determined to hike again. While rates should remain steady, a question mark remains over the longer-term outlook, said Richard Flynn, UK Managing Director at Charles Schwab. Now that inflation has peaked, we are likely to see the Fed shift to a more surgical approach. There continues to be a possibility of a hike later this year as central bankers target remaining sticky areas, but one more boost is unlikely to trouble the market. In Europe, stocks rose and the pound weakened after British inflation slowed unexpectedly. Sterling fell as much as 0.5% against the dollar to its lowest level since May as traders bet that the Bank of England is nearing the end of its hiking cycle. UK bonds soared. Britain's Consumer Prices Index rose 6.7% from a year earlier in August, the slowest pace in 18 months, and less than the 7% expected by economists. The probability of a quarter-point rate increase by the BOE at its meeting on Thursday, almost guaranteed earlier this week, fell to less than 50%, according to swap pricing. U.S. Treasury yields dipped after rates on both the 5- and 10-year notes hit the highest levels since 2007 on Tuesday. Brent crude slipped below $94 per barrel after a recent rally, with prices still near a 10-month high. Goldman Sachs Group Incorporated analysts raised their forecast for crude back to triple digits as worldwide demand hits unprecedented levels and OPEC+ supply curbs continue to tighten the market. The Wall Street Bank pushed up its 12-month forecast for Brent to $100 a barrel from $93. However, most of the rally is behind us, the bank said in a note. Meanwhile, Bank of America Corporation's Savita Subramanian became the latest Wall Street strategist to boost her target for the S&P 500 after the sharp rally in 2023 left forecasts in the dust. The strategist now expects the benchmark to end the year at 4,600 points versus her earlier target of 4,300, implying a gain of about 3.5% from its Tuesday close. Before proceeding with our analysis, we would like to remind you that your support is very important to us. If you enjoy this video and find our content helpful and engaging, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. This helps us grow and provide you with even more quality content. Now, let's get back to the news on the financial markets and the latest updates. The Fed to announce its interest rate decision. At 2 p.m. ET, the Federal Reserve will announce its decision on interest rates. The price movement of Bitcoin options suggests that the cryptocurrency may not move more than 3% by Friday. Low volatility is likely to persist even after the rate decision, according to some cryptocurrency traders. The Federal Reserve will announce the rate decision at 2 p.m. ET, followed by a statement, the summary of economic projections, and a new dot plot of interest rate estimates. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell will hold a press conference 30 minutes later. To combat inflation, the central bank has raised rates by 525 basis points since March 2022, with the first phase of the so-called tightening cycle injecting volatility into both traditional and liquidity-dependent crypto markets. Unique family dynamics at FTX emerging in a filing. A recent court filing in the FTX bankruptcy case suggests a unique family dynamic in how Sam Bankman-Fried's SBF crypto company has been managed. Sam's father, Joe Bankman, is said to have received a salary of $200,000 from FTX's U.S. division, according to the filing from FTX's inheritance estate, which has just sued the parents. But it wasn't enough, he said, writing to an FTX executive in a message dated January 12, 2022, that he should have been receiving $1 million per year starting the previous month, according to the filing. He then sent an email to his son. "Hey, Sam, I don't know what to say here," he wrote, according to the filing. "It's the first time I've heard of the $200,000 annual salary. Get Barbara involved in this." Barbara is Sam's mother, Barbara Fried, and the former CEO of FTX. Bitcoin trading volumes plunge on Binance. Bitcoin trading volumes on Binance have plummeted this month as legal troubles and regulatory scrutiny intensify on the world's largest crypto exchange platform. According to K33 Research, Binance's 7-day average spot BTC volume has fallen by 57% since the beginning of September, while it has remained relatively stable on other exchanges. Trading volumes on U.S. competitor Coinbase, on the other hand, are up 9%. The dramatic drop comes as Binance faces regulatory scrutiny worldwide following a series of legal actions, license refusals, and voluntary withdrawals. The U.S. Department of Justice, DOJ, prosecutors are reportedly considering charges against the company, while the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has sued Binance, the U.S. entity Binance U.S. and founder Changpeng CZ Zhao, alleging violations of multiple federal securities laws. Calm in U.S. Treasury markets and its impact on cryptocurrencies. In the $25 trillion U.S. Treasury market, there's an unusual sense of calm despite the Federal Reserve's determination to keep borrowing costs higher. This tranquility is favorable for high-risk assets, including cryptocurrencies. The MOVE Index, a measure based on volatility options in Treasury bonds, dropped to 96.61 on Friday, the lowest level since the Fed began raising rates in March 2022, according to the charting platform TradingView. At the time of writing, it has fallen nearly 50% from the peak of 198 recorded last March. U.S. Treasury bonds, issued by the government and widely regarded as the world's safest and most liquid instruments, have risen to the top of global collateral and securities financing. Chart of the day. The chart displays the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. Tonecoin, TON, the native token of the decentralized Layer 1 blockchain, the Open Network, formerly known as Telegram Open Network, has replaced Solana's programmable blockchain token SOL as the 10th largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. At the time of writing, TON had a market capitalization of $8.618 billion. Telegram and the TON Foundation jointly announced TON Space, a new self-custodial wallet, during the Token 2049 conference held last week in Singapore. In conclusion, we'd like to thank you for watching today's market, financial analysis and cryptocurrencies. If you enjoyed our insights and found the information helpful, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to our channel to stay updated with future analyses. Thank you again for your support, and we'll see you soon with more interesting news. Remember, the information in this video is purely informational and does not constitute investment advice. Always consult with a professional before making financial decisions.